Hey GIS people, I'm going to show you how to use two tools that might come in handy for any of you dealing with a river. So to use this, you don't really have to have anything loaded because the digital elevation model, which I believe is only a 30 by 30 meter resolution, which is not great. It's about the size of a classroom, maybe bigger. And we're going to use this the analysis tools to do it. So come over and activate your analysis tools, click on find locations, and you'll see there's two down here at the bottom that we've not used yet. One is called trace downstream. This is a fun one. I like to do it first just to give me a sense of how a drop of water would flow from any location to a large river or to the ocean. So in this case, let's pretend you could do this for your house, or you could do it for any place you're on earth, really. But let's go with the South Lakes student parking lot for this. So here we go. To make the trace, we need a point. Now, if you already had a point marking the parking lot, you could just choose it. I don't have anything, so I'm going to make it, but it gives you this little option right here to draw one. So we just click in the middle of the parking lot, and there you go. Okay. It just serves as a starting point. And I'm not going to change anything here. They're optional, and I don't see how it improves the result for what we're doing, so let's leave it alone. And we're not going to clip this to a study area, but that might be useful. If you were trying to do this for just a state, you might want to click your study area might be the state of Colorado, and you could choose the state of Colorado, and it would only run the process within the boundaries of the state. Okay, so that's up to you to make a choice on. You can play around with that. All right, and I'm just going to call this a test trace, and I'll just put it into my second quarter materials in my contents. Now this will take some time, so I'll probably edit it out, but I've been practicing with it, and it takes about 2 minutes to run. Okay, well, now you see here, this is the trace. If a drop of water fell here, it would go in this direction. And I'm going to zoom out, and let's see if we can follow that all the way to where it goes. Okay, so if it would flow through Lake Audubon and out the dam into this stream valley here of, let's see what the name of it is. It's Difficult Run Creek. It will go all the way to the Potomac River. Okay, that's the trace. Now I'm going to show you how to do the watershed itself for this trace. And for that, we're not going to click here. We're going to go all the way over to the river. I'm sorry, right here. We're going to go right over to the river where this trace exited into the river. And then we're going to calculate the upstream watershed. Okay, so here's how we do that. I'll turn off the trace. Actually, I'll just leave it there because it gives me a good reference. And now we go back over to analysis at the top here, and then click on find locations. And this time we'll do create watershed. And we're going to use a new point. So I'm going to create a new point, and I'm going to mark it right here at the output. And it says it's really our second point, but the first one didn't get a number. So this one gets the number 1. But we're okay. We got our exit point, and this is optional, so I'm going to skip that. I'm going to call this a test watershed. So it's going to go in the second quarter folder. And this time I'm going to zoom out because I expect it to be kind of a large area, and I want to see it in its entirety. All right, here we go, and we can run it now. There you go. That took a little bit longer, but that makes sense because it has to compute not just a line, but a polygon. So this is probably took me about 3 minutes. Okay, so that's how you do it. And you can do this for a large or small stream. Okay.